Hi society, welcome or welcome back to my channel. It's your luxury strategist Ashley here, and in today's video I am going to show you how I am going to be affording 4 items off of my luxury wish list this year by not putting myself in any debt or financial burdens. So if you're interested in seeing my method or ways or how I'm going to go about that, then just keep watching. Okay, so the first item on my wish list is a bag. If you watch my luxury wish list, then you know I am looking to either purchase a vintage Chanel classic flap, a Dior saddlebag, or LV chain pouch. So let's kind of go through those. The LV chain pouch currently retails for $31.50 in the US, and then the Dior saddle is $4,600 in the US right now. And then like a vintage Chanel classic flap, it just really, the price varies in range. So my goal is to buy this item outside of the country. Now, as of today, March, what, 7th, 6th, whatever today is, I am planning to travel outside of the country. Even though it's chaos going on, I'm still like, I'm going straight ahead with my plans to go outside the country. If that should change, then you know, so be it. But my goal is to purchase this item outside of the US, and the reason being is because it is a little bit cheaper to purchase. Not saying it's going to be a whole lot cheaper with, you know, brands doing consistent price increases, and then just the value of the US dollar, how it's really been fluctuating compared to, you know, other countries. So well, our buying power hasn't been as great as it once was. So my goal is to purchase outside of the country just to save like maybe a few hundred to $1,000. And how I will save that is by, you know, using the VAT refund process, you know, because I'm not a citizen of whatever country I choose to go to. So I've been putting money aside just for this purchase every month since January. So it's only been a couple months, but my trip is planned for the summer. So I will hit the goal financially of what I need to have in my account to obtain one of these items by that time. So the next item on my list is the Gucci Ophidaya, if I'm pronouncing it right at all. But it is like this small little, you know, shoulder bag, like a chain shoulder bag. I did also mention this in my wish list video that I would, you know, consider one of those bags as well if I didn't get the other 3 that I mentioned. But I'm also thinking that I will not just purchase one bag this year, I will actually purchase 2 bags. So the Gucci bag is definitely on my radar, and my goal is to purchase this item for Christmas. So I will not be putting any money back until Q3 for this item because the item is only like $850. If it's not a price increase between now and Q3, then you know that'll be helpful. But if it is, then I'll just, you know, make that budget, you know, reflect of, you know, the accurate amount of funds I need, because I will be purchasing this in the US and not outside the country. So right now the bag is $850 with tax. Where I live, the bag would be $909.50. So I will start saving for this bag in August. So from August to December, I'll put aside around $180 so I could be able to afford this item by Christmas. But like I said, if the price increases, of course that amount will change about how much I need to put aside. Maybe it'll be $200 a month instead of 180. But regardless of the amount for those 5 months, that's, you know, what I'll save so I could be able to purchase that item as a Christmas gift. The next item on my list is designer sunglasses. Now, I usually purchase my designer sunglasses from either Nordstrom Rack or Saks Off Fifth. And we all know Saks Off Fifth is going out of business. So I have been kind of keeping my eye on some sunglasses. I just haven't seen any styles that I'm interested in. I actually also went to the Saks Off Fifth that we have here in Florida, and baby, the racks were empty. So I mean, people came and got everything before I could even get a chance to browse. So I'm definitely trying to keep an eye on the online website version to see if there's any new styles or anything that may pique my interest. But if not, of course, Nordstrom Rack always have me. Of course, those sunglasses are not current season, but I'm okay with that because it's like a sunglass is a sunglasses. It really doesn't matter to me if my sunglass is current season or not. I really don't care that much. I just want a really nice sunglass. And of course, you know, in my Wishlist, I talked about having a metal frame pair, so that is something that I am really trying to strategically find. So for me to be able to purchase this, um, I'm really not trying to save for this. It's going to be an item where I just, purchase it. Realistically, I'm trying not to spend more than 120 for a pair. Another thing I have mentioned in my luxury wish list is that I wanted some Isabel Marant sneaker wedges. Now, I am waiting for these to kind of go on sale. Now, sale season is about to start in a couple months for, the fall winter items. So I'm hoping like that they may have some styles that are on sale. Also, when I go out the country, it's an Isabel Marant outlet to one of the places that I'm going. So I'm hoping also to maybe find some there. So I'm really not in a rush to purchase this item. So either I purchase it in May if I find a color I like and it's a great deal, or I purchase this, the next month when I go out the country and I see a even greater deal, no matter what the color is. Another item I had mentioned in my luxury wish list video is that I wanted a new designer belt, particularly in like an off-white color. I have seen a few off-white belts in with various brands that were on sale. I'm currently eyeing one that's like $190, which is not too shabby. So I'm like, should I purchase? Should I not purchase? Is this what I'm looking for? I'm just really trying to make sure that, I'm just not buying it just to buy it because it's on sale for such a low price and that I actually like it and I actually will get use out of it. But I'm hoping to not spend more than $300 on a designer belt because I know like during sale season, those belts go on sale and you can find belts as low as $300 or even lower depending on the brand and depending on the style and the color of the belt, etc., etc. But you can find designer belts for really low during sale season. So there is no need for me to spend the full retail price on a belt when I know I can get it for sale and still have the same belt, but pay a price that I'm more comfortable with. So in order for me to purchase a designer belt this year, I know like if I'm not trying to spend more than $300, I can put back $100 for 3 months, and that gives me, the amount I need to purchase a belt, and I can just add a couple dollars for, tax and shipping if there's a shipping cost. But that's kind of how I'm just strategically planning to purchase those things. And then, like for some of the other items that I really truly wanted as well on my luxury wish list, my goal is to ask for those items as birthday or Christmas gifts. I hope you found this video very helpful or inspiring. And if you are planning to purchase some things on your wish list, let me know down below what those items are and what's your timeline for purchasing those items. If you haven't already, go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. And if you aren't a member of the society, you should join because you're going to live it here. Remember to always be you, be audacious, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.